When we started out 2020, I don't think any of us thought what would happen as we got into March and the spread of the pandemic throughout the world, actually. And I think we were all hoping that this wasn't going to be as bad as it has turned out to be. But we were very, very concerned about what it was going to be like when we came back. Our Chief Administrative Officer, he's a Senior VP, David Lawrence, did an incredible job putting our protocols together. Very proud of the work that he's done. It was very difficult. He's gotten a lot of flack for it, like everybody has, because this is not comfortable. We have to do this.
AlphaUSA is known for being adaptive to quickly respond to customer needs. It's this adaptability that allowed us to respond to the coronavirus pandemic. One of the first industries brought back was manufacturing, and we felt a great responsibility to doing it right. We wanted to come up with methods that kept our employees safe, their families, and our community.
We responded to many, many surveys from our customers. Of course, they were very concerned, and David and I did those. Some of them were just very lengthy documents that we had to fill, but others were actually personal interviews, and we did those. But the protocols that we put in place, we didn't want anybody to get sick.
There was a lot we had to learn very quickly, from CDC regulations to guidance and orders from our state and federal governments. AlphaUSA was able to put a team together to comb through these regulations and understand the best practices we could put in place to keep our employees safe. When we brought employees back to our facility, we knew things would be different. We implemented daily screening for all of our employees, including asking them medical questions and taking temperature screens. Any vendors and visitors that came into our building were also screened, and we implemented video doorways, allowing us to check these vendors before they entered the building. We put social distancing practices in place throughout our manufacturing operation. Employees have well-defined workspaces that keep them more than 6 feet from other employees. And of course, all employees must wear masks while they're in our building. We had a great investment in proper PPE and supplies for our employees, including adequate hand sanitizer, masks, gloves, and face shields. Even before employees came back, we were reaching out to them with what we had in mind. While employees were at home getting ready to come back, we'd have weekly calls with employees where we'd explain the progress they were making preparing the workplace and what they can expect when they came back. Many of our employees were home for up to 8 weeks. We knew they were excited to come back, but we also knew they'd be interested in what our safety protocols were going to be when they came back. And we were ready. For us, the key to a safe workplace was being clear about our protocols with our employees and reminding them every day and every week that we need to implement these practices to keep everyone safe. And our response to the pandemic went beyond the safety protocols that we put in place for our employees. We also set up an operation to create face shields that can be used throughout the community in their response to this virus. There are a number of measures that we put in place. When employees come in the morning, we have lines that are socially distanced and spaced apart as they come in the building. We also do temperature screenings when they come in every day. We also implemented touchless time clocks and touchless door opening methods throughout the building. We came up with ways to minimize gathering spaces for employees. For instance, in our locker rooms, we implemented occupancy limits and also put in easy ways for employees to know when those rooms are available. Ultimately, AlphaUSA is committed to meeting its customers' needs. And just like our commitment to customer quality, we're committed to the safety of our employees. But it takes a lot of work, and we know that everyone has to do their part. Here at AlphaUSA, our slogan all along has been, we are safest and healthiest when we all do our part.
Alpha, just like everything else, we do our best to be very responsive to what needs to be done. We have done that. We're going to continue to do that. And we're going to do everything we can to keep our employees safe, which keeps our community safe.